This year marks the 70th anniversary of the People's Republic of China and 7 decades of the Communist Party of China as the ruling party. Along with the celebrations associated with an anniversary of this significance, the world's largest political party called on its members to engage in something that might not immediately come to mind when you think of politics: soul searching. The campaign, Staying True to Our Founding Mission, was launched on May 31st. Party members have been instructed to examine why they do what they do and identify any failings in this regard. The CPC's founding mission is to make the Chinese people happy and to rejuvenate the nation. For a party that aims to move with the times, the CPC is staunch in its determination to stay true to motivations that are almost 100 years old. Is that even possible? This is Xinhua Special. Stories about model party members often make the rounds during campaigns such as this one. While party members are encouraged to emulate the selflessness of these individuals, for outsiders, these stories offer insight into the priorities of the world's largest political party. One such story concerns decorated war hero Jiang Fuqing, who this year was named a National Outstanding CPC member. During China's Liberation War of 1945 to 49, Jiang was honoured several times for his bravery on the battlefield and twice received the honorary title of Combat Hero. Yet, for over 6 decades, he has kept this part of his life hidden from his friends and family.
我一想起和我并肩作战的战士有几个，都不在了。我比起他们来，我有什么资格拉出这个立功证件去拜自己？我有什么功劳啊？
The CPC was established at a time when the nation was on the verge of collapse and ordinary people were living hand to mouth. Those that fought for China in the ensuing wars were fighting for liberation and for their countrymen. Many, like Jiang's brothers in arms, did not come home. When Jiang left the army, he took up a local government post in a poor, remote backwater in central China, hundreds of miles away from his hometown.
是我都没有怕，我怕苦。
He spent the rest of his life working to improve the lives of those around him.
任何人都想在工作条件好的地方，这样的苦，这样的累，这样的条件差，工人当然不来，哪个来啊？
Rather than live off his accomplishments, Jiang chose a hard life, helping those less fortunate. He chose to serve the people. He walked the extra mile. Just like Gao Yingshui, who as a village doctor has walked thousands of miles over the past 5 decades. Originally trained as a teacher, Gao's life changed when her mother fell ill. She saw how important rural doctors were to communities in remote areas, so she quit her job and joined them. These medical practitioners were known as barefoot doctors in the past. Gao, like many others, did not receive a typical medical school education. Rather, they worked under experienced doctors and attended training courses. Their role was part medical practitioner and part social worker. 1,500 people live in Gao's ward, the village of Lixing in East China's Jiangxi. Despite her age, her mind remains sharp, and those in her care are not only her patients, but also her friends. She has all of their ailments and medical history etched in her memory.
我的使命，我的初心呢，就是 一辈子好好的工作，好好为人民服务，在我们山间用我自己的一份热发一份光，多做些对人民对山间有益的事。
From feet on the ground to heads in the sky, there is a new wave of CPC members who are putting their lives on the line. Whereas older members like Zhang were at the front line of battles, this new generation of members is on the front line of innovation. Dai Wei works at the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China. He was among the first flight test engineers with the company to be trained overseas. Dai is tasked with testing the C919, China's first large passenger jet. It's only after rigorous analysis by engineers like himself that these new aircraft can be deemed safe and delivered to customers.
当飞机起飞离地的那一刹那，我最幸福。我想，如果在未来能够在各大机场看见919的身影时，我最幸福，因为那是我曾经试飞过的飞机。
我们叫试飞工程师，实际上我们就是坐在这个飞机，把真正的飞行模式全试一遍。经过我们整个实验之后呢，我们就可以把一款真正安全的飞机交给我们的大众。
The jet is expected to be market ready by 2021, and COMAC has already received over 800 orders for the planes from around the world.
大飞机事业是关乎国家战略、产业结构升级的一项重要工程，能够服务于这项事业是我的光荣。
The stories of these individuals serve as examples of staying true to the party's founding mission. The logic here is that if party members do not deviate from the original course, the country has a much greater chance of achieving its goals of national rejuvenation and improving the lives of its people. The current campaign, therefore, is as much about the party staying current as it is about staying true to its mission, defined almost a century ago.
一切向前走，都不能忘记走过的路，走得再远，走到再光辉的未来，也不能忘记走过的过去，不能忘记为什么出发。